The very best iPad deals for August 2020 T3. New iPad. iPad Air 2, iPad Pro 12.9 or 10.5, iPad mini. Get the best iPad for you now with a great deal. T3 is currently expertly curating the best iPad deals available on the market today. You've come to the right place to find the very best prices and bundle deals on Apple iPad. Apple sells a lot of iPads, and when you factor in legacy models as well, there is actually a vast range of tablets you can buy. With increased range comes an increased importance of doing your research carefully to make sure you get the iPad that is best suited to your intended usage scenarios and budget. And that is where T3 comes in. On this page we've got our advanced deal hunting tech to search out the very best iPad deals on the market today. Meaning that once you know what iPad you want, getting the best price on it is super easy. Don't know which is the best iPad for you? Then you should consult our Apple iPad guide now, which details and ranks every iPad sold today, before returning here to land a top deal on the tablet best suited to you. And land a top deal you will, as our deals tech pulls in the best prices from all trustworthy online retailers more than once per day, so you can be sure that all of the prices on this page are current and market leading. Wow. As such, whether you're after a micro-sized deal on the jumbo-sized iPad Pro, a good price for an older iPad mini, or just the best possible deal on the iPad Air 2, we've found them all. Simply scroll down the page and find the iPad you're looking for, and we'll tell you what the best deals are. Easy. Each iPad Apple produces has a different hardware spec and set of capabilities. So finding the correct iPad for your intended usage is crucial when making a purchase. The best iPad is the iPad Pro 10.5. It offers a gorgeous screen, buckets of power, and some excellent high-tech features like HDR2. However, if you don't require such a powerful tablet, then you will probably be just as well served by the new iPad. Apple announced the iPad Pro 10.5-inch alongside a new version of the iPad Pro 12.9 with the same core spec as this new size version. Clearly Apple sees that saturating the Pro tablet market is the way to go. Naturally, the new tabs have support for Apple Pencil and the Smart Keyboard. The newer pads support HDR video, now a common feature in high-end mobile handsets like the LG G6 and tablets like the Samsung Galaxy Tab S3. Again, the display is Truton. This is the iPad for you if you want something with the wow factor. While the innards have recently been updated, too, it's the biggest iPad ever, and it's not cheap, but there are some good deals out there. At 12.9 inches, it's by far the biggest iPad Apple has ever made, and it packs super powerful internal organs that turn it into a hyper-productivity device. Apple has replaced the iPad Air 2 with a new iPad, referred to simply as new 9.7-inch iPad, or new iPad, as we're sure it will be more commonly known. Apparently the new iPad features a brighter, Retina display as well as the Apple A9 chip plus the M9 co-processor, from the iPhone 6s, 6s Plus and iPhone SE. Still the most popular iPad model out there and now cheaper than ever. This is probably the iPad for you if you're looking for a normal-sized iPad with up-to-date specs, super slim design and a reasonable price tag. Since the iPad Pro 9.7 came out, the iPad Air 2 has been available at a cheaper price, and so the time is right to pick one up. The original thin-tastic iPad Air is now cheap and bargainous if you want an iPad Air 2 but don't quite want to spend that much money. You should definitely check out the original iPad Air. It's thinner, lighter and yet a lot more powerful than any iPad that came before it, and because it's a couple of years old now, it's available at a much cheaper price. Don't let that put you off though. This is still a highly competent and highly recommended iPad. Deals below. The latest and greatest 7-inch iPad is a brilliant tablet if you're after a 7-inch iPad and you want the latest and greatest. The iPad Mini 4 is the one for you. It's the best iPad Mini yet and got full marks when we reviewed it late last year. The design is thinner than ever before, and thus it's much nicer to hold. The screen resolution of 2048x1536 is impressive given the more compact dimensions, and the quality is very much welcome too. Being able to use this fully in almost direct light again adds to the portability. The second iPad mini is now much cheaper but still brilliant. The iPad mini 2 is definitely worth picking up if you want a great 7-inch tablet for as little money as possible. This is probably the best budget 7-inch tablet out there and still comes with super sharp Retina display and plenty of powerful components. Text source T3.com